All right, to begin, let's start with the end. The conclusion here, I have said this since before, long before this ever broke out between her and Justin Baldoni, that we have to compartmentalize. Blake Lively is not a good person. So no matter what happens in this lawsuit, no matter who wins in the end, do not let it distract you from the fact that she has proven herself not to be a kind person, okay?
She reportedly is claiming that she doesn't want Brian Friedman to depose her because of unspecified statements that he's made about her. You mean like when he said that they had plans to sue her into oblivion?
Primarily, people don't like to work with Blake Lively. I can also tell you personally, back when I was an intern at Glamour magazine, working under an editor, she said the most difficult person that she has ever worked with and the rudest person that she had ever worked with was Blake.
Today, we are going to take a look at the legal troubles surrounding Blake Lively. She is doing everything she can to keep some shocking information from coming to light in her ongoing dispute with Justin Baldoni. So get ready, friends, because if you thought your group chat was full of drama, just wait until you hear this. The first item on the agenda is that Blake has made several attempts to impose a gag order on Justin Baldoni and his lawyer, Brian Friedman. Basically, she is asking the court if we can get these guys to stop talking, but so far it seems like the judge is rolling their eyes and saying, "Not on my watch, honey." What is the reason for the secretive requests? Lively may have some juicy secrets that are more scandalous than a Taylor Swift breakup song, or she may just hate seeing her name in the tabloids for something that doesn't involve a red carpet. Either way, it seems like she's desperate. If you were sure that you were innocent, wouldn't you want everything to be made public? The more she tries to silence Justin, the more it looks like she has something to hide.
Bombshell, and this time it is pertaining to the New York Times. Amazing that you're not going to believe this, okay? It looks like Justin Baldoni may have a very strong case against the New York Times. I know for a fact that the mainstream media will lie and they will smear on behalf of their powerful friend.
If trying to silence the other side wasn't enough, rumor has it Blake marched into the courtroom with such a sassy attitude that it could have been covered in glitter. She basically said, "Judge, can we just throw this whole case out like last season's close?" The judge glanced at the request and immediately said, "Nope, not happening." You have to admit the audacity is on another level. Imagine standing in front of a judge, fluttering your eyelashes and expecting them to just poof away your problems. Even though Lively has a sweet image, she is not going to get a special pass here. Even her star power can't outrun the long arm of the law. In every major civil case, there comes a point when the depositions phase begins and all the dirty laundry is aired out for the record. And guess who is apparently dreading that phase like a kid who is about to take a final exam? Blake Lively, naturally. She has been doing everything she can to avoid Friedman's questions, but there are rumors going around that she is coming up with every excuse imaginable, including scheduling conflicts, intimidation claims, or her favorite excuse, which is to say that Friedman has a personal vendetta against her.
And I believe in due process, which is why I always read the facts of the case before accepting the media narrative that they were plotting with the New York Times for months to smear him. And there may be some important evidence. So in Justin Baldoni's lawsuit, he accuses Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively of colluding with the New York Times.
However, depositions are not like paparazzi interviews. You can leave people behind. If she doesn't show up, she could get into serious legal trouble, which makes it seem like she's hiding something. If there's nothing to hide, why the dance to avoid showing up? If Baldoni is the laid-back friendly guy in Hollywood, is Friedman the legal equivalent of a boss-level video game villain? He is the one that Blake's lawyers keep calling a big bad wolf. This is apparently because he has said some nasty things about her side of the story, including threats to sue her into oblivion.
Going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Oh boy. Well, for what?
full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie. Agent who will be part of this lawsuit, that was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also, and some of
Ryan
it will come
Reynolds?
as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds.
So is Friedman really the hungry wolf circling Lively, or is he just doing what lawyers do, putting pressure on a star who is used to controlling every narrative in any situation? The more extreme Friedman's rhetoric becomes, the more Blake's side attempts to portray him as a threat. This way they can say, "Your Honor, we can't do depositions with this guy." The judge will probably respond, "Nice try, but that's not how this works."
But you can rest assured that based on the investigation we've done, the text messages we have, the receipts that'll go along with that complaint, she's dead in the water.
Lively type is surrounded by an entourage that radiates unstoppable star power. Her best friend, Taylor Swift, the powerful talent agency, WME, and public relations expert, Leslie Sloan. Typically, this is a dream team that can accomplish anything or bury controversies under a mountain of positive press. But do you know what? The court system is not going to follow Hollywood's rules, regardless of how many celebrities are involved. The only thing that matters in the cameo appearances is the evidence. If Lively was counting on her connections to the A-list to put a positive spin on the story, she may be in for a rude awakening. The law does not allow for free backstage passes, and fans are joking that winter is coming for Lively, referring to the collapse of her pristine. Do you know what? They are not mistaken. Every time her legal team attempts to silence or dismiss the AEM motion, the public is left wondering why they are so desperate. The pattern indicates that she is afraid of the entire story coming out. At the same time, Baldoni's side is making progress with a certain confidence, even though it is not perfect. It is as if they have a pile of receipts that are just waiting to be played. Is Lively about to have a meltdown that could overshadow all of her other accomplishments? Possibly, when a judge repeatedly says, "No, you can't skip depositions or shut people up," you know some tea is about to be spilled. Miss Lively is putting herself in a difficult position with her attempts at gag orders, motions to dismiss, and the impending depositions. If she doesn't have a secret trick up her sleeve for those perfectly tailored sleeves, the countdown to a courtroom showdown is on. Will she give in and settle out of court to avoid more shocking revelations? Or will she go into depositions with the intention of proving her innocence, even if it means risking some major surprises if Friedman's threats come true? No matter which path she chooses, you can be sure that the paparazzi will be taking pictures, her fans will be tweeting angrily about Team Blake or Team Justin, and we will be right here drinking every last drop of the tea. Okay, besties, it's time for you to weigh in. Is Blake overplaying her hand with all of her endless motions to silence the other side, or is she really trying to protect her story from a smear campaign? Is Friedman the wicked wolf, huffing and puffing, or is he simply the messenger bringing some unpleasant truths? Let's have a conversation in the comments section. And if you enjoy the drama, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time. Keep watching, stay blessed, and stay informed about all the celebrity teeth scandals.